has actually gotten married. I saw it on my Instagram. I follow her. She and Flathead, as people call him, they have actually gotten married, child. Yep, you heard it. They have gotten married. Gina Janine has gotten married. She officially off the market. Oh my goodness, I just can't contain myself. But yeah, I had to get that out the way. But yeah, I'm gonna do a reaction tonight on. We're gonna do it on CJ. So cool. CJ and Ty, just like I told you guys, they still there battling. CJ has took it to a whole nother level. He's pretty much told the dad that he has wants to marry Ty. If you don't know who Ty is, like I told you guys, Ty is one third of the group, Taylor Girls. She pretty much is been twerking on CJ and doing the most, and I guess she want to be an honest woman. Her dad wants to make it seem like she is, but that's a conversation for another day. Basically, he told CJ these words that he would have to move to Georgia in order to marry their daughter. Now the mama retracts and tells CJ that first of all he don't know nothing about Ty, and that they need to have marriage counseling and they need to basically take it slow. Ty retracts back and says, "Mom, why do I need to get marriage counseling? And most important, why you think I'm moving too fast?" Now, if you ask those two questions at Ty age, you ain't got no business getting married. Your mama's telling you right, but I know Ty is not gonna listen. She pretty much head over heels for CJ, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing. But you need to first of all get to know this man. You don't even know this man other than social media. Y'all been on a trip together, and that's about the gist of it. Now, it's to the point where she said she was going to go and take a trip to Vegas where he is. Now, CJ was pretty much telling the dad that, only issue is that he might have to tighten up some things because, he does have 50-50 custody with Royalty, which is the twins' baby mom. That's not going to go over too well because I'm going to tell you why. He had to pretty much fight tooth and nail to get that 50-50 custody. So he's going to have to go back to court, I'm thinking, and maybe try to solidify it so that way he can move. Now, my thing is, if he feels like this is a relationship, I think he should take it slow, number one. He should try to date Ty, see where this goes, and see if it's even worth pursuing. You don't just throw stuff out there like that. I mean, I know you're trying to make them think you really, really into their daughter, but the more you talk, if they pay attention, they pretty much should see that you pretty much clout chasing because you don't even know the girl. How can you say you love her enough to want to marry her and you hadn't even know that girl 2 months yet? We ain't even said 6. A lot of people get married 6 months, maybe a year. You don't even know her. I think you pretty much trying to love bomb her, just like I said. And CJ really be clout chasing. Now, I was in their live last night. Ty had himself in the box. He had another guy in the box, can't think of his name. And he had the dude named Junie. No, Dan Rue, that's his name. But anyway, they pretty much battle like they always do. CJ to the point where he be trolling. And he pretty much had Ty up there twerking in the box like she always do. Favor's nowhere to be found, but how that go with her. A lot of people around here saying that I'm a hater. I don't want to see them happen. Nope, that's not what it is. I'm giving my opinion. Just like anybody else can get their opinion, it is what it is. But people need to do their homework on CJ before they say that I'm actually a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying how I feel. I think that he love bombing her, and pretty much to the point where she's not taking is serious enough to really think this thing through. Now, it looks fake to anybody that's on the outside looking in. I mean, number one, you got to keep it 100. Because every time CJ get up there talking to her, it's pretty much for social media purposes, and they on TikTok. My thing is, if it's genuine like you say, you and her should be going on dates. Y'all should be doing the most. Now, somebody in the comments typed it in there. They was like, he really think that this relationship could possibly stand the test of time, meaning like the fact that this is a long distance relationship. Now, I don't know what state Ty's in, but I'm assuming somewhere down south. The reason why I said it because like I told you guys, I'm gonna say allegedly, but it ain't allegedly. The dad, the mom, CJ, and Ty was on live. He basically asked the dad how he feel about him marrying his daughter. He said he didn't have an issue with it because he feel like if he did want to go to that next level with his child, only thing stipulation he has is that he wants CJ to move to Georgia. Now, that's the state that he said. Now, the mom had this little look on her face like, really? She told the daughter these words. She said, I don't really, want you to think that I don't want you to be in a relationship, but I think you need to think this thing through. And most importantly, if you want to go to that level, you need to have marriage counseling. And then she also told her that she need to take things slow. Now Tyra tracks back and says that why does she think that she needs to have marriage counseling? And she also said she don't feel like she taking it slow. My thing is, your mama tell you that and that's the only thing you come up with, you ain't got no business getting married. Because first of all, why would you marry somebody you don't know? Let's start there. Now, marry somebody that you don't know. It's okay to say you're going to marry that person or, plan on marrying them someday, because most people, they date with intention, which is nothing wrong with that. And most important, there's nothing wrong with falling in love at first sight. Don't get me wrong, because a lot of people do it. Some married, they stay together for years. But if you know CJ so cool, you're going to pretty much kind of get this relationship aside anyway. Now, I do, because a lot of people say, well, why you say that? And they pretty much say I'm a hater. But no, this is not a hate session. I've been watching CJ from day one, ever since he was royalty, before he even thought about being a YouTuber. I watched him more consistently when he was grinding versus when he got to the point where we are present day now, where he pretty much is still a YouTuber, but he's not full time. He pretty much putting his eggs in more than one basket now. He pretty much be on TikTok, which is never wrong with being on TikTok. But my thing is, I noticed, because I'm a woman of a certain age, it's pretty funny that he wanted Ty after, now I'm going to say alleged, because I don't want the people come for me, that Yana Lachey did not want him. I heard what I said. Yana Lachey did not want him. He approached Yana the same way, but it was on, I think it was on Yana's platform. Don't quote me on it. Now, him and Yana was going back and forth. It was Yana, Wardrobe, him, and Ty was in the box. He pretty much called Yana big forehead. And I think it's one of the things, CJ don't like rejection. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and tell you guys, Gina Eugene is, you heard it, is off the market. She is actually married, not engaged, married. The pictures are gorgeous. If you think that I'm telling you a lie, go over there and see for yourself. They on Instagram. Gina Janine. Yep, the YouTuber that actually is on YouTube. She actually is married. I'm going to go over there when I get finished over there and see whether or not she posted a video or she put anything on her wall with the pictures. But she did give us a little brief little snippet of what they had going on. They actually did the thing. They married. But yeah, I ain't no hater. I'm hoping Gina actually, has found her soulmate. Because at the end of the day, everybody deserves happiness. See how I'm not what everybody was saying I am, a hater. No, I'm not. I just see CJ ain't, what really made me look at him side eye is that he never thought about marrying any other previous women. And looked like to me, he pretty much, I guess he trying to come out of his element and maybe do something different. Now, this girl is totally different from the other women that CJ's ever dated. That's what made me give it the side eye. Now, had been somebody random, just, anybody, I might would have said, okay, maybe he is trying to be with that person. Because, that's the type of woman that he be with. But to anybody know, the Ty is not the type of woman that CJ be with. If you're a true CJ So Cool supporter, you know that. And you know I'm not telling a lie. But yeah, I'll still be over there being nosy, do what I do out there on TikTok. I come over here and, do my reactions and do my little 1-2. But yeah, I still got my platform up. If you to the point where you really rock with me, hope you guys go over to my other channel and actually look at those particular videos. Like I told everybody, this is my backup channel. But my main channel is Reaction Therapy. Now, to the point you want to really rock with me, go over there and actually look at some videos and run me up my watch hours. If you're a true OG fan. A lot of people been to me as a reactor. So they know that I react. But this is my backup channel. I'm thinking I might pivot this channel another way. But when I do, I'll let you guys know. I'm thinking I'm going to venture into the ice world. I'm going to start turning this into an ice channel. And that one, I'm just going to do reactions on it. I'm going to see how you guys like it. But yeah, I want you guys to pretty much, rock with the channel like you've been doing. I just wish you guys would engage more and actually, like the video. But that's pretty much my fault as well. I take a little blame because I really don't be consistent over here. Like, work, being a mom and has a lot to do with it. But I had to come on here and tell you guys that Gina Eugene is actually off the market. Baby, DeeReacts gonna have a time with this one. In fact, Gina done got off the market. Believe that myself, but she had a gorgeous ring. He did too, and she has, I think I'm pronouncing it right, the hyena on her hand, the little print, like a tattoo. That's what she had, and it looked so good. I like the outfit she had on. Everything she had on was tea. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna pretty much end the live here because I gotta go and do something. But I just want to jump on here and maybe give y'all a little snippet. I might come back with a pre-recorded video for you guys because I need to do a reaction on Olivia, because Olivia's doing most, and most I need to give you a wrap up of Miss Tanae. Tanae pretty much is telling us that she has went on Zoom, honey, and she has given Tanae, I said it wrong, giving Keontae his divorce. You know, I follow her because I got a Facebook as well. She be over there doing her little 1-2 and pretty much telling her business. But yeah, yep, Tanae is actually back on the market, you know, for anybody that really cares. But yeah, you guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good and blessed evening. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.